Alright, so we're cleaning out the Dakota Tactical D54RN. I just cleaned out the back of the stock. A little bit of breakthrough clean. So we're using the breakthrough clean solvent. We will add some grease and just a touch of their Battleborn HP Pro. We do use normal breakthrough Battle Clean Battleborn oil. But I just wanted to walk through how dirty this gun was. You can see in here, it's all caked on, all baked on, all in there. So I'll take apart the control group. I might not because of this selector, but I'm going to brush all this out to the best of my ability without removing the control group. I don't really need to remove the control group. I do it once every like 6,000 or 7,000 rounds, but I'll scrub it out. I do use air. I do like blowing out when I clean. I like using air instead of just brushes and rags, just because I own a shop. It's easier to clean. You can see how baked on all this stuff is. Most of this stuff, sometimes I pre-treat with Battleborn before I clean, so I might let some oil kind of eat into it. You can see pretty beat up. The rails in there are pretty packed. So I'll get this clean. I'll do some progress video, but I use breakthrough clean, air, and just a simple brush. And I will 100% be using a dental pick. There are some surfaces on this bolt without disassembling it that I can clean with just a dental pick, so I do use a dental pick. I have a couple sets. Here's a set, and then my other set is right in here. Oops. But I do like, I'm sorry, let me move this out of the way. I do like my tipped-in dental pick sets. They rule. Alright, so bolt's fairly clean. I mean, I could really scrub it ridiculously. A lot of that's baked on into the pores of the metal, but I could shine this thing till it glows, but it's no point. It's an MP5. This is just with some surface scrubbing. I did not disassemble the control group. You can see inside it's all pretty. It's a little gunky way down in there, but what are you gonna do? Unless I took it apart and scrubbed it from the inside out. So that's clean. Everything in there looks okay. It's nothing crazy. See all the buildup. That's how much carbon's in there. I was scraping. I'm still gonna run a rag through there. But I mean, overall, very little work with a dental pick. Mostly just a soft brush, pre-treated with breakthrough clean oil, cleaned up with the solvent, and I'm going to start going through my lube operation now. These guns run pretty dry, so I don't need a whole lot, but there's some things that I like to put the grease on just to help do carbon mitigation, and it also helps carbon migration away from certain key points. But that's pretty good. This gun hasn't been cleaned in probably 5,000 rounds. I like to try to keep it clean every 5,000 because we go through 5K pretty quick. And that's the original ejector spring. I haven't replaced the spring since I got the gun. Usually these are good from I think 5 to 12,000 rounds, depending on upkeep, what kind of rounds you're running. Mine's probably around 15K. It's still going. I have like a bag of 10 of these, thinking that they were going to go down more often, but it's a good sign of the manufacturer and the parts being used. A little grease on it, on the contact point. It's a little bit packed in there. Nothing bad. That grease blows out fairly quickly. And I just used a little high purity oil. The HP Pro on some of the moving parts in there. Not touching this. This stays dry as can be. So So that's really it. You know, I put a little grease on the bolt. That just has a little oil inside the control group, and that's it. That's an MP5 for you. You know, you can put a little bit of oil right on here if you want, but that's honestly, there's not much more to it. Guys, click like, subscribe, check us out, leave a comment. We love to hear feedback.